Hi guys, it is day 58, so welcome. It is September the 5th, it's 4:50 in the morning. I'm on my way to hit the gym. It is pause squat day. So yeah, I've got 3 days left of my workout and then this recomposition program is done. We've done amazing. I can't believe we've made it this far. We're going to be starting a new program soon, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. So yeah, it's been a whirlwind there. It's been a lot of fun and I feel a lot stronger. I feel proud of myself. I've accomplished a lot. So yeah, looking forward to see you guys in the gym. Catch you soon. Bye. Alright guys, day 58 for the gym today. Time to rock and roll and get it. So yeah, stay tuned guys. Ready to start getting it done. Today let's talk about when you should add a weight belt to your training program. You should add a weight belt during heavy compound lifts like squats and deadlifts, especially nearing your 1 rep max or experiencing from breakdown, to increase core stability and reduce injury risk. Start with the lighter warm-up sets and get comfortable with bracing before moving to your heaviest sets. A general rule is to start using a belt at sets at or above 85% of your 1 rep. Now, you want to start using a belt during heavy compound movements. Belts are most beneficial for exercises that heavily involve your core and legs, such as squats, deadlifts, overhead press, and Olympic lifts. As you get closer to performing sets at or near failure or your 1 rep max on these heavy lifts, a belt can definitely provide extra support and help prevent form breakdown. Now, the belt helps you to create greater intra-abdominal pressure by providing something for the air you inhale to push against, which increases spinal stiffness and stability. Did you know a weightlifting belt can allow you to lift heavier weights, which can then lead to greater muscle and strength gains over time? Let's talk about when you should avoid a belt though. Beginner training. Focus on building proper motor control and strength with higher rep sets, for example 10 to 30 reps without a belt, and that's with lighter weights. You also want to avoid using a weight belt during isolation exercises. Belts are not needed for exercises that target a single muscle group. And you want to remember that you don't need to wear your belt on lighter warm-up sets. Only wear the belt during your heavier warm-up sets, typically around 65 to 70% of your working weight, to get accustomed to it before lifting your heaviest sets. So for myself, I would normally add my weight belt on when I'm lifting 35 pounds on each side or more. So that's specifically to squats. So if it's 115 pounds or greater, I always throw my belt on. Even the same thing goes for deadlifts. And then if I were doing overhead press, obviously it would be a lot lighter than that because that range of motion for me is not as strong. So I would definitely throw my weight belt on for something like that as well, but probably less weight there. Now, there are some important considerations. You really want to make sure that proper form is used. That is the key for lifting. Before using a belt, ensure you have mastered proper core bracing and form on the lift without the belt. You also want to make sure you're not using your weightlifting belt as a crutch. A belt is a tool to enhance your performance. It's not a substitute for good technique. You also really want to make sure to get the right belt. Invest in a good quality belt from a reputable powerlifting or weightlifting company for optimal support. And it'll also last you a lot longer when it's made with really good products, and it's also safer for you. You also want to make sure that when you do get your belt, that you kind of practice with it. When you first start using a belt, do a few lighter reps with it on to get used to the feeling of how it works with your bracing technique. There are obvious pros and cons to wearing a weight belt when lifting weights. The pros include potential injury prevention of the lower back during heavy lifts and some increased performance. Now, some of the negatives include that using them all the time can weaken your core muscles, and it might even interfere with full body power creation when doing lifting movements. So I would recommend warming up, without a belt. Do all your lighter weights, your light medium weights without a belt. And the second you get to a more kind of moderate heavy kind of weight, definitely throw that belt on, protect your back. Now, I have owned a couple weight belts before. I have a buckle belt and I also have a lever belt. In my opinion, my lever belt is actually custom made. It was a lot more expensive. I probably spent a few $100s on it, but the lever belt, just reflecting their design and the materials that is used, is so much better quality. They provide maximum support and consistency, making them a good investment if you're a serious lifter who requires quick release, functionality, and reliable performance during heavy lifts. I found that because it's a proper powerlifting belt, I feel it just braces my core that much better, and it gives me more of secure hold on my core and even within my back. I noticed a big difference on this powerlifting belt versus my other buckle belt. Having the quick release lever is so wonderful. When you're done a set and you're just tired, you can just kind of click your belt open. It's so easy versus the buckle belt. I have a hard time getting it tight enough, and then trying to suck your stomach in as much as you can to even try to take the belt off. It's just so silly. So definitely, if you can splurge and spend a little extra to get a lever belt, I would highly recommend it. I totally would choose that in a heartbeat over any other kind of belt. Now, there's a lot of great companies out there to get a belt from. I actually ordered mine online from Resolute here. Definitely one of my favorite brands. High quality belts, lasts really good, very durable. I've had mine for a couple years now and I absolutely love it. It is the best thing I've ever invested in myself with my fitness journey. I use it pretty much every single day on various different kinds of exercises, and I love that it's also a wider belt. Some belts tend to be a little bit skinnier, but I like that it holds my core really well. So yeah, highly recommend Resolute custom lifting belts. You will not be disappointed. Alright guys, so day 58 in the gym is mostly completed. I have one exercise left to do, but obviously I didn't get time. I have to run home, shower, and get ready for work. Normally I have enough time, but I honestly felt like it was hard to get up this morning. Kind of took my sweet time, so definitely got behind time. Moved a little slow through my movements today. I just feel like I'm a little sore, so at least I'm getting my butt here in the gym. I'm getting things completed, so either after work I'll finish that last exercise or I'll add it on to my weekend workout, just because I'm behind on my workout days this week, but it's all good. I'm getting there, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. So I ended up getting the lateral tricep superset done after work today. I did 3 sets of these with 15 reps each. I'm really proud of myself. It's obviously not my favorite thing to have to come back and do a second workout after working, but you gotta do what you gotta do, guys. In order to get ahead and to improve and achieve your goals and your results, you have to put the work in. You have to work hard, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm pushing myself. I'm striving to be better every single day, and I'm so grateful for it. I'm super happy. Well, this is the last of my day here, just enjoying a good meal here. Thanks for watching. Bye.